Larsey and I are on our way to her very first obedience class training. We originally were going to start this when she was really little, but that was right when the whole virus situation started happening, so everything ended up getting canceled. So this is more of like an advanced obedience class for puppies 6 months of age and older. Larsey is 9 months old now, and she knows all of her like basic commands and tricks and stuff. She's very, very smart, but there's a few things that we struggle with still, and some of those things are exactly what we're going to be covering in this class, like jumping up on people and distractions in public. Like, she loves people, and whenever we're in public and she sees a bunch of people, she like forgets everything she ever learned. Also, getting better with loose leash walking. She is great when she is on her easy walk harness, but when she's not on her easy walk harness, she can be very difficult because she loves to pull and control things. And another thing that she's been doing recently is she will start jumping up on the leash and like biting the leash. I'm not really sure what that's all about, but hopefully this training helps. This is actually the second week of the training. We missed the first week because we were on vacation, but they said that they would just catch us up as we go. So hopefully we didn't miss too much. It's a 6-week course, so we still have a lot of time to learn a lot. So wish us luck, and I will let you know how it goes. Alright, so we just finished our very first class, and I think it went well. Almost everything that we were learning in the class are things that she needs help with and we need to work on, so very helpful overall. There's a couple things that she already knows how to do, but even just the interaction with the other dogs is very helpful for her because she still gets very skitsy around other dogs, and I need to learn to not baby her as much and to like stand tall and confident, so that way she learns that she also has to be confident around other dogs even when she gets nervous, and to learn to calm herself down instead of just me going over and, oh my god, it's okay, because I'm like the like mother hen who does it every single time. We learned loose leash walking, which, like I said, will be very, very helpful. We learned to get them to heel and to stay next to us, even if we're like walking around them or next to them. We did look at me. We did a couple exercises with us walking on a leash and dropping it and calling their name and asking them to come. At first we were outside, but then we went inside for the second half of the class because it was really, really hot. And she like panicked when I dropped the leash and I ran away from her because all the other dogs that were sitting there, she got super, super nervous. And she like scurried over to me, and again, that's when I was like, oh my gosh, it's okay. And then she was like, no, like, don't baby her, like, stand tall, ask her to sit, and she will learn to calm herself down, because Larsey has a short attention span. I have her hair in my mouth, and I always wear chopsticks, so I always have her hair attached to my mouth. But she has a very short attention span, and she has a lot of energy, so it can make it very difficult to train her. And the other thing that she said is just be patient with her, because Larsey does have a lot of energy, and she's very scatterbrained, so it takes her a second sometimes to realize, oh, okay, hey, mom just asked me to sit, so maybe I should sit now, after she's done like being sidetracked or distracted by whatever else she has going on. So overall, I think it was really good all the way around, and I'm very excited to see how we do in the next couple of weeks. We have some homework that she wants us to do that I definitely will work on. We do tricks and stuff usually every single night, just a short trick time, or when we're walking or something with her, just so that way we're brushing up on our skills. But yeah, first week, I think it was a success. What did you think of your first class? Do you like your first puppy obedience class? Was it fun? Did you have fun? Are you gonna go tell Daddy all about it?
So we are currently 3 weeks into our obedience training. Technically, we've only done 2 classes since we missed the first one while we were on vacation, but we only have 3 classes left to go. So I want to show you what we've learned so far and what we're currently working on. So first we have the look at me trick. So you're holding a treat in your hand in front of your face so that they will look at you, and you tell them to look at me and they look you straight in the eyes. This is good to get their attention at any point in time. The next one is being able to walk all the way around them and sometimes over them without them having to actually get up. So a lot of times when you go around them or behind them, they will get up to go with you without realizing they could just move their head back and follow you with their head. So if you keep a treat at their mouth, that will keep them distracted from just getting up and moving. They will just simply turn their head. So you do this on both sides, right and left, and then you also have them go down, and you do the exact same thing with them laying down. Get them used to you stepping over. See how she just got up? Get them used to you going around them and stepping over them without them actually getting up so that they stay down or they stay seated. So the next one is getting them to stay and also come when they are called. So initially you want to start this just by going the length of the leash and then slowly working your way up to a longer and longer distance. And whenever they come to you, they want to be seated in front of you, grab their collar or their harness, and then feed them the treat. That way, if they are running, they're outside off leash, you have a hold of them. You can also do this with them laying down. The exact same idea, but just having them lay down and stay versus sitting and staying and waiting until they are called to come before they come to greet you. The next one is them getting used to turning your back on them, and you start running away from them and call them so that they chase you. If they were to ever get out, you want them to start chasing after you instead of keep running in the opposite direction. Same thing, get them to sit in front of you, sit, grab their collar, then you can give them their treat. And then I wanted to leave this clip in here because we've been having this issue with her, especially when we first get out of work, where she's been home all day and we finally take her outside to go potty, where she will start getting crazy, biting the leash, trying to bite at your hands holding the leash. And I asked the instructor what to do when this happens, and she said to distract her. So make her do some type of command to get her to stop. And if she doesn't stop, keep making her do commands until she does. Good girl. Let's go. So this one is getting her to heel next to you. So whatever side you want her to heel on, hold the leash in the opposite hand, have it cross in front of you, and have them sit beside you. Then ask them to walk with you. So you're going to say, let's go, and then hold a treat in front of their nose to keep them next to you, kind of bait them in to keep them close, and then get them to stop whenever you stop. So whenever I stop, she sits down. Now she automatically does this, but initially I had to ask her to sit every single time I stop. And then we're going to go again. Get her to heel, sit, she gets her treat, I grab another treat, she got distracted, make her heel again. This next one is getting her to stay and leave it. So you're going to throw a treat away, let it sit there for a second, make her stay and leave it, and then tell her when she can go get it. Get her to sit again, or make her lay down, throw a treat away, make her stay, leave it, then she can go get it. Now we're going to do some more inside the house. So this is putting a piece of food in their food bowl and making them sit and wait before you actually put it down. So a lot of times they will want to jump up at the food bowl, or they won't calm down because they're so excited with food. So it's basically getting them to sit, stay calm, and wait until they get their food. We actually have Larsey lay down before she gets her food, so this is a little bit different for her. So I'm going to put a treat in her food bowl. Good girl. Nope. Stay. Okay. Good girl. Ready? Stay. Stay. Go. Good girl. This next one is getting them to get a treat from an open palm, so not biting at your hand when you have a treat in your hand. So she can see the treat, but she's not actually going to get the treat until I tell her she can have it. Girl. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is crazy to calm. So you're supposed to get them all wound up, all acting crazy, and then you have to give them a command to calm them back down. So I'm going to whack her with her piggy, because this always gets her wound up. Larsey, sit. Good girl. And then also this is another one that's kind of hard to show when it's just myself, but it's for greeting politely, so sitting down whenever you are greeted by a human. Hi Larsey. Hi Larsey. Good girl. Good girl. Nope. You sit. Good girl. Stay. Stay. She said coming in from the side will usually help them not jump as much as coming in from the front, because it's like, oh hey, wide and open. Can you sit? Good girl. Good girl. Thank you. Okay. This one we haven't really tried at all, but this is part of our homework. It's throwing a treat to a mat or a blanket or somewhere that's her spot that she should go, especially when friends or family or some type of company is coming over. So that way she can kind of chill there, relax herself, calm herself down, and then she can go greet whoever. So the idea is to throw the treat on the blanket or the bed, whatever, throw it away. Throw it on the bed, throw it away. Throw it on the bed, throw it away. So let's see how this goes. All right, just for the sake of the video, I'm going to use my blanket for this. I'm just gonna fold it up, use it as a little mat. She said that you're supposed to use the same one every time. Try to keep it consistent. But I don't really have anything like what she's looking for to use. I'm gonna make her spot over by her toy bin because this is where all of her stuff is. And she said eventually you want them to actually lay down when they go to that automatically. Go to your spot. Good girl. Go to your spot. Good girl. Go to your spot. Good girl. Go to your spot. Go to your spot. Good girl. Good girl. Lay down. Down. Good girl. Okay, I had to just keep this part in because I thought it was cute and funny. Down. Down. Good girl. Up. Sit. Sit pretty. Good girl. And that is our current progress of being halfway through her obedience class training. I hope that this is helpful, and we will be making a part 2 of this once we are completely done with all 6 weeks, well, technically 5 weeks. If you enjoyed this, please make sure you let us know by hitting the thumbs up button. If you're not already subscribed, please make sure you hit that red subscribe button. And as always, we will see you in our next video. Bye guys. Come here.